Good evening, everyone. Curry College Chief for the forecaster Joe Shaka here with the Kate. Say hi.
Hi.
We obviously got something to watch here in many ways. We have I'll start with the tropical storm because what is to become a tropical storm because this is going to be a very bad situation for the Northeast if this pans out the way it seems to be panning out. So anyway, here we have Tropical Depression 10 expected to become. How do you pronounce this name, Kate? Jacqueline?
Jocelyn.
Jocelyn? Very weird. Yeah, very weird name. I'm just gonna call it the J Storm for now, and I'll get the pronunciation down later. But I do like the track that the National Hurricane Center has for this. I like it because the Nam Wharf and most of the family members are within this solid area white. Once it does get past here, I'd say Thursday afternoon. We'll have to see where it is here regarding the track of uncertainty, but if it is on the eastern side of their track, we may be spared the worst here in New England, I think. But I say, if this storm can stay within about 70, if this was this every 5 degrees, so if this thing can stay, I'd say maybe 73, or I think if this comes in 73 west or in about 77 west, that 4 degrees in longitude there, I think that we're gonna very seriously have a high impact event here if this thing comes to fruition. Obviously, again, I like the NHC track straight up the middle. This thing gets pulled north, and I would be very concerned if this develops over the next couple days. I would be very concerned that this becomes a hurricane, and there goes the Wi-Fi. But this could become, worst case, if this becomes a hurricane in the latter half of the week, especially knowing that the pattern is favorable. We have the jet stream in a more than perfect position to try to strengthen this thing as it comes north here, as we have air that gets pulled out of the top of this thing. But yeah, I think this is going to become, I think, a serious problem, definitely for someone on the East Coast. So let me try to reload that page here. Sorry, folks, we do have Wi-Fi issues here, but yeah, here's the page. I'll try to zoom in here if I can. Yeah, so again, I'd say within 73 to 77 west, and we have a strengthening storm here. I'd be like, look out, southern New England and New York City. Yeah, we're gonna have a high impact event here later in the week. All right, let's take a look here at the Nam Wharf. Again, I like its area of interest. It's the area of interest it was having also a problem with this model here on the site with the finishing it up, but we got a 74 knot wind gust just to the east of the Bahamas here. I'm gonna try to get in a little closer here if possible. So bear with me while I do this. And use the mouse navigation. You can see it right there. Wednesday morning, 42 hours from now. I'll have to watch closely. The Nam Wharf has been very consistent with strengthening this thing in a hurry. So let's see here tomorrow morning. Please load. Here we have. Yeah, here's what we were looking for. Tomorrow morning it initiates at 8:12 forecasting gust of 63 knots. That may not be all that bad, seeing that the hurricane is now starting to strengthen this thing as it gets later into the run. But I'd say tomorrow and Wednesday is the day to watch to see how fast this thing can try to consolidate and then obviously get pulled up to the north with that. All right, I also do want to talk about the front that's coming down tomorrow night and Wednesday. We have a major flood threat tomorrow in the Northeast, starting not tomorrow, late tomorrow night, especially going to Wednesday here. We are just going to absolutely get shamallied, if you will, with this front coming down and moisture being pulled out of the Gulf from Invest 99 Island. Yes, also moisture from the developing tropical storm potentially off the southeast coast in the Bahamas. So we have 2 feeds of moisture to work with tomorrow night and Wednesday, and some of the models are putting upwards of 5, 6, 7, 8 inches of rain here in parts of New England. It could be a very serious flash flood situation in the part of the weekend. Let me try to get in here if I can a little bit closer, and you'll see the obviously you can see the tropical cyclone there just absolutely developing there. But I mean, this is gonna be a very serious rainfall then, and you're gonna remember here. Again, I can't get past 42 hours with this, but the other model called the regular NAM has a very large swath of 4 to 8 inches of rain. So I think this is going to be a very high impact event and a very hazardous week here regarding the weather here in the Northeast. Multiple things going on. Major rain in the middle of the week with our front, and then again, our eyes turn to the tropics. That's it for now, and thank you for watching.